What up, guys? It's your girl Angelica coming at you really quick to just really talk to you about this whole Whitney Houston cause of death toxicology report. I know I'm late. It came out last week, but I was busy, so I just could not leave y'all hanging because I know some people were asking, did I hear about it? And yes, I did. Look at my freaking hair sticking up, y'all. Oh my god, horrible. But anyway, let me jump right into it. For one, um, the drugs that they were saying cocaine killed her. Cocaine did not kill Whitney Houston, you guys. It did contribute to some things that she had as far as going on with her. But the LA County Coroner's Office, they determined that her official cause of death is drowning and effects of atherosclerotic heart disease and cocaine use. Okay, it did not say just specifically like in her blood right then that cocaine was found in there, so that's what killed her. She got high and got in the tub and died. That ain't what happened. Okay, because a toxicology report, if you want a little bit more information on what's all in a toxicology report or whatever, it goes, back, you know, um how far does it go back? It goes back a long way. You get what I'm saying? It covers months and months, of use. It can go all the way back from this year. If they want to do extensive research, they can go back to sometime in last year or whatever. Some of the tests, it takes days, weeks, and months sometimes or whatever to get it back. Okay, here's what a toxicology test includes. Okay, it's like the testing is performed after a person's death. Okay, it's just called the toxicology testing. Okay, or post-mortem drug testing. So the difference from a clinical toxicology report is the difference. It's really no big difference. Okay, I'm getting all off the subject, but what I really want to say, okay, at the time of the autopsy, this is how a toxicology test is done. Okay, at the time of the death, Whitney Houston, when she died, they collected her blood, her urine, tissue samples, and stuff. They use that to determine what's in the body and stuff like that. So they collect blood from different areas, such as the femoral vein, which is in the leg, the heart blood, and then that's because the concentration of drugs can be different or whatever. So comparing the concentrations can boost the accuracy of the report, and they collect urine if there's any left in the body, and the tissues to test or whatever. So the specimens that they take for toxicology tests, it includes like the kidneys, the blood, urine, tissue samples from the liver, the brain, the kidney, the stuff behind the eye, the clear jelly behind the eye, the vitreous humor thing. It's right behind the eye. So the clear jelly that they use from back there. They take samples from the stomach, the bowel, the digestive juices secreted by the liver. All of that type of stuff is what they take the samples from. So this, the process, it takes the medical examiner 15 to 20 minutes to complete, where are they going to get the blood and stuff from and all that. So after they do that, the toxicology specimens, the stuff that they get from the body, is turned over to the toxicology people for testing. So it comes back. It's like it takes no more. I think it was maybe it takes sometimes. In her case, it took about 3 weeks for this to come back, I believe. But the coroner's office, they said that back to Whitney Houston that it was declared an accident. Okay, really. Okay, but it also stated that cocaine and metabolites were identified and were I can't even say the word. It contributed to her death, basically. So the marijuana she smoked, the Xanax she took, and the Flexeril and the Benadryl that was in her system. But she could have took that Benadryl the day before, and she could have smoked weed like January, and she could have been taking Xanax and Flexeril. This toxicology report is not saying that she just, took all these at one time. It's what everybody is what's pissing me off, because I hate when people come and make judgments. Well, she got high. She got high, smoked some weed. Then she did some crack. And then she got high Flexeril and Xanax and all that. You don't even know what it is. Okay, so I hate when people try to just make assumptions on what killed somebody. And in this case, it was just her chronic use of cocaine contributed to her heart, You know what I'm saying? So they did the autopsy the day after she died or whatever. And the people said the coroner's office had said that there was no indication of foul play and no obvious signs of trauma on her body, but they found prescription pill bottles in her room. But the number of pills that was in her, it was not an alarming amount. So, but Diane Warwick, her cousin, said that she had, that she thinks she died of a heart attack. So, that just goes to say, that we really don't know, because it's never going to really get out the exact cause of death or whatever. They just have things in here that could have contributed to her death, such as the chronic cocaine use, and the Xanax and stuff. Over time, it will kill you. But it did not state just, when it came out that it, killed her. But we already know from like 2002 that Whitney Houston was doing cocaine. We already know that. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not anything. Hold on, y'all. This freaking computer is doing something I don't want it to do, and right now it's just like bugging me out because I'm trying to make a video and the stuff just pops on by itself. Like, really, who does that? But anyway, I got it under control. But, back in 2002, she spoke on an interview with Diane Sawyer about her abuse of drugs, such as cocaine or whatever, along with heart disease. It factored into her accidental drowning. So she has, in her interview, she said that she took back in 2002 that she drank alcohol, marijuana, she did pills, she did cocaine, all at one time now. So, that was addicting to her, and that wears on your body, over a long period of time. Now, atherosclerotic heart, I was probably saying this wrong, but the heart disease, it's a buildup. What it is, the atherosclerotic heart disease is a buildup of plaque that narrows the small blood vessels that supply the blood and oxygen to the heart. So it's not, she probably didn't even know she had this disease. I read somewhere that it is not known where she, how long she had the condition. She may known and haven't said anything, or she may not have knew that she even had the disease. So it's like, despite the coroner's announcement about what was in her system, the toxicology report, it just tells what drugs or whatever was in her system. It didn't say, the cause of death. And it's just a question remained about the nature of her death after she was found underwater and unconscious in the bathtub in her hotel room at the Beverly Hilton Hotel in February the 11th. And it's still unclear to me how much her chronic drug use contributed to her death she was 48. So whether she was already dead when she drowned, or she drowned, she probably took a bath and, dozed off and just died that way, or, something. But we don't know, or whatever. The media, cocaine increases demand for oxygen in the body, and it increases the heart rate and blood pressure. But the long-term effect of cocaine causes the heart to be enlarged, make it, like pulmonary lung disease and stuff like that. Makes your heart in your lung. When you have lung disease, it makes your lungs, swell up and, be huge, and it causes pressure on your other stuff in your body. So, but she had something to do with her heart, and it was enlarged, and it increases the risk of sudden death. So with this, with this disease already, this heart problem that she had already, and then the chronic use of her cocaine use, her heart was enlarged. Anytime she could have went like that, and it was just a matter of time. It happened. She was in the tub and she drowned. They don't know if she drowned first. How did she drown, or did her, was she deprived of oxygen or whatever? It's just crazy. And then the cocaine use, it causes scarring of the heart, which that with the scarring, it increases the sudden risk of cardiac arrest or whatever, and then it helps accelerate the atherosclerosis, the disease that she had. I'm not sure, or hardening of the arteries, which that we associate with high blood pressure and smoking or whatever. So, it's just hard to say what killed the woman, and I ain't trying to be Dr. G, the medical examiner, or none of that. I just want to come ahead and clarify that cocaine did not kill Whitney Houston. It contributed to the heart disease that she had, and it made the situation worse, but that is not what killed her. A toxicology report does not say what killed her. Only thing that those people told us that those items were found in her system, and it contributed to the things that killed her. But, you know, everybody has their own opinion and their own say so, he say, she say, of whatever happened. And, you know, it's just crazy how this happened. And I just, you know, just feel bad for her daughter still, because, you know, it was, she was just a nice person, and she had an excellent career. I cannot talk today, y'all. What the fuck? Okay, but oh Lord. Okay, they didn't, back to the whole cocaine thing. We all knew that, you know, she had cocaine in her system. We already knew that. We already knew that she used drugs. So that was, you know, no surprise to us. So I don't even see how people are even surprised that was even in her system. I don't get, like, why they're surprised that was in her system. I just don't. Because we're talking about Whitney Houston here, people. She's been publicly saying that, you know, but the results were just, the cause of death supposedly is from accidental drowning. So, but the effects of the atherosclerotic heart disease and cocaine use were contributing factors in her death. So, you know, we all know she was found in the bathtub filled with water. But, you know what I'm saying, so they're making assumptions here, and I just don't like, you know, assuming that she just used cocaine the day before she died, or the day she died, or whatever. If she did, oh well. If she didn't, fuck it, who cares? But, you know what I'm saying, that didn't kill her. Her heart condition killed her. So while people run around here making these damn videos saying she got high and died and then drowned in the tub and shit, that's not what happened. If you're gonna make a video about something, you know what I'm saying, be clear, get your facts and shit, know what the toxicology report, know how long it goes back for, you know what I'm saying, it does not state a specific time when she died, you know, or when she used these drugs was in her system. You know what I'm saying? It's like, people find the bad in any situation and blow it up, like, really. But you guys know how I do. I come and tell y'all how I feel, and if who don't like it, you know, I don't even give a fuck, because I'm me and I'm still gonna make my videos. But I just had to come tell y'all the truth about this toxicology report, because people are, like, dissecting this thing and don't even know the definitions. You know what I'm saying? And people, like, on CNN.com, they had up there that she used cocaine just before she collapsed in the bathtub. That's what the coroner says. How did he know that? How? And then there was saying her arteries were narrowed, so that could mean she had that could cause her to collapse, you know, and just die. You know what I'm saying? And then they, you know, of course they know we found marijuana, Xanax, and Flexeril and Benadryl found in her blood, but it played no role in her death. So, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy or whatever. I just don't know what to do. I love Whitney Houston to death. She won over 6 Grammys, and she sold over like 180 million records, singles, and video, you know, over her career. So I don't even care about, you know, how she died and all that shit. I just know she was the bomb ass singer, and I love her to death, and I'm gonna continue to play her songs and shit. So I just like Whitney Houston, and, you know, I don't want nobody out here giving, you know, my subscribers the wrong information about where she died. So you get what I'm saying? Google and all that shit. When people come and tell y'all something, you need to go back and read it for yourself and dissect it for yourself and use your own mind. Don't let nobody brainwash you about nothing that's going on. So people running around here, oh, Whitney Houston died from getting high and taking Flexeril and Benadryl and Xanax, all that. No, she had a heart condition. And her previous years of her chronic cocaine use, yeah, she was a dope head, and it contributed to the heart disease. And she may know she had it, and she may not know she had it, but whatever it is, she dead and she gone. So rip Whitney Houston.